On May 3, 1975, a farmer located human remains in the Nation River close to the town of Castleman. This body became known as the Nation River Lady.
Nearly half a century after human remains were found east of Ottawa, there was finally closure for the family of Jewel Parchman Langford, a 48-year-old businesswoman from Jackson, Tennessee, who had been reported missing in April 1975.
It was almost unbelievable. We were all in shock.
After more than 40 years of trying to identify the remains using the media, 3D facial approximation, even an appeal to dentists.
She had a very unique, described to be a very unique dental appliance. And that appliance was photographed and shared across all dentists through a dental publication.
In 2019, the OPP decided to try something new.
We went to the cemetery with the anthropologist, Dr. Gruspier, and a team, and then we exhumed the remains. We brought that to the Center of Forensic Science. Some work was done by experts on the body, and then a DNA profile was collected.
That DNA profile was sent to a lab in the U.S., where genetic genealogy matched the missing woman's remains to two individuals listed in a family DNA tree. The niece of Jewel Langford, who had been reported missing after a business trip to Montreal, remembers getting the call.
When we found out that there was a body there in Canada that possibly could be Aunt Jewel.
In 2020, Langford's family got the news it was her, and last March, her remains were repatriated to the U.S. for memorial service and burial. It was last fall when the OPP says 81-year-old Rodney Nichols, a resident of Hollywood, Florida, was formally charged with murder. Investigators saying that the accused and Langford were known to one another and had lived together for a short period of time. Federal authorities now working on having Nichols extradited back to Canada.
You know, I believe in justice. I believe that we'll have to see what happens during the trial. There's a lot we still don't know.
Catherine McDonald, Global News.